Are these on? Can I? Oh my gosh. Hello. I can hear myself. Okay. What's up, guys? NHS Weekly number... I don't remember. It's in the high teens, I think. I want to say like 19. I'm not sure if that's right.
Okay, so we got Tutu versus Ori round 1.
Yep. That's a hard round 1.
Mm-hmm.
This is a hard tournament.
Yeah.
Compared, like, I come to a lot of these weeklies, and this is like 3 times as stacked as any given NHS usually is.
Is it? I would say this is period the most stacked NHS they've
Probably.
had.
I mean, at least out of the ones I've been to.
Mm-hmm. This is one of those matchups that you know that Ori's can be familiar with, given his Sheik background too.
Oh, for sure.
But I do know that Tutu has really good fundamentals. He played a lot of Brawl.
Oh yeah.
And he was a very strong player in Brawl too, from what I've heard.
Yeah, he was Sheik Zelda in that game.
Mm-hmm.
So Sheik loyalist. I think this man would play Sheik if like Sheik was the worst character.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can't be missing those grabs, especially with a conversion-based character like Bayonetta.
Nope. I think it was good to just come back down at that point. I think that was nice. I always like it when the oh.
Gotta tech those, man.
That vanish. You can't forget about it. It's still a good move in a lot of. It's still a great recovery, and it can still cause a lot of situations where you don't tech in time. You know.
Yes, it's kind of hard to tech because it's like delayed. It's one of those moves where I feel like a lot of players try to they'll hit the shield button as they get hit instead of the stage just because it takes so long.
Nice bear. Sheik at kill percent for Bayo, probably with the bear pretty soon at the right part of the stage. Up. And there's that bats within, I believe. That's what they call that one, right?
Yeah. I think it's bat within.
Bat within?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh! Ori just sniped him all the way across the stage.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's one of those things that's kind of under. Oh, he's not dead? He's dead?
No, yeah,
oh,
Sheik's got magnet hands, man.
Yeah.
As long as he was directly below that, he would have had to go really far down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Tutu just looks pretty comfortable. I don't know how much Tutu plays Smash 4, but he looks pretty comfortable in this matchup, surprisingly, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, Tutu's always been a very patient player, and that's key against Bayo. Bayo has the ability to do a lot of things in succession without really committing, so you have to be able to wait her out like Tutu is right here. Uh-oh.
Oh. That was a bit scary.
Uh-oh.
Is this death?
No.
I thought he was going to get something a little...
Yeah, I think that could have been a little bit of a stronger conversion, but he didn't have too much time because I think he has been using those witch times.
Metal with kill, right? Yep.
A little bit liberally, but in the end, it doesn't matter. Tutu takes that game, and I feel like even though it was close in percent, it was pretty convincing for Tutu the whole time. Like, he was controlling the match pretty much the entire duration of the game.
Yeah, that's a good... And I also think his Sheik may have thrown off Ori a little bit in some ways. Like, he was going for a lot of, like, F smash into neutral. And it's, I mean, I think it's about a frame 14 move. So it's like, you know, it's pretty fast, but it's one of those things you don't see a lot of Sheiks go for. So I think some of his stranger things that he does in neutral that are still smart because they're working like that right there, you know?
Yeah, I think Tutu is one of those Sheiks that he plays around stage control.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of how Mr. R plays, where like usually if he has the option between getting like a lot of damage or control of the stage, he'll choose like having more stage control typically, and I like that because Sheik is so good at holding down center stage.
I agree. I feel like a lot of Sheik sometimes get wrapped up in trying to like do too much with the character in terms of movement or options, but a lot of times you just have all the tools to control the pace of the match and more, really, you know?
Yeah, and again, that's especially important against Bayo, who like she really demands patience from her opponent. You can't safely like continually commit against her. You really have to. Oh no!
Is that it? Up
Okay.
smash? Yep.
Ori does convert into a smash that time. I wasn't sure because I feel like he hasn't been getting as much off these witch times as he could be.
Yeah. I also feel like he's gotten like weird situations with it. Like he's not really by her, you know?
Yes. Yeah. I was kind of expecting a grab there from Ori, but. Oh!
That just went right through.
It's one of those weird instances where like hitboxes just interact strangely. It tends to happen a lot in this game. Characters low profile a lot of things in this game just with like moves.
Yeah.
So it's you really got to know the spacing and everything. Oh my god!
You just waited up smash. And that Sheik up smash, I love it when I see Sheik's up smash, because I think that's one of the most underrated tools in her kit, frankly. And it's so strong when you get that tipper part of it.
It's so good. And I guess the funny thing to me was like the witch time moved Ori into the range of it, so he literally just stood there and watched him witch time and punished.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Up. I think he was looking for the ledge trump there, maybe.
Yeah.
And Ori still feels like he's a bit more in control. That was a nice fade there.
Oh yeah. I think Ori's he's caught on to Tutu's neutral play a little bit in the way that we're seeing more anti-airs from him. We're seeing we're just seeing like more patience from him.
Yep. Up. So this is gonna be a converted up air. And this is getting closer though. Tutu is bring it back, and I really feel like Tutu with his bouncing fishes, when he's bouncing fishing, he like rarely misses. You know, he picks a good time to go for them, and just in general, he also is grabbing Ori really well.
Even if he doesn't, it's scary because
that was great patience.
Yeah, Ori went really deep for that, but he knew, you know, full well that Bayo could recover very easily from that position. So, really smart from Ori to just go way out there and read that air dodge.
Yep.
What I was going to say, though, going off what you were saying about bouncing fish. Bouncing fish is a really scary move because even if it misses, you're threatening the option. And sometimes that's more important than actually hitting the move because they start playing afraid of bouncing fish. Because bouncing fish is so versatile and it can hit you from so many different places on the stage.
Right.
It's just it's a very scary move. So if you keep threatening like Tutu has been, it makes people play more conservative off stage. It makes them easier to ledge trap, things like that.
Yeah, and also just with situations like it sets up, for example, you can just double jump nair backwards, and that covers so many options on a bunch of characters' recoveries.
Oh yeah.
And I like how both of them took it really slow at the start, and then immediately once one started going in, they're just, you know, they're going in now.
Oh yeah. I think that's why people may find, you know, I hear people like call both of these characters kind of frustrating, and I think that's part of the reason why is like these characters are so good at, they're so good at like staying back and being able to safely like threaten options without committing, but then once they get in your face, they're able to pressure you so easily.
Yeah, they have the tools to approach, but really their kit is so good too they don't even need to approach.
Right.
And they can control the neutral so well by forcing you to approach and then using their great set of tools, because both these characters have so many tools in their kit. And they've got, you know, good mobility to both of them. That's a strong suit.
That was really smart of Ori once he saw Tutu jumped away from the ledge after that ledge trump. He knew Tutu's only option was to recover high, just sat in shield and beat out whatever he did with Witch Twist.
Okay, another F smash. All right.
Ooh. I like this space and kind of using Lilat's tilts to his advantage a little bit from Ori here.
I also like how Ori a lot of time he uses good use of the
another
up smash.
That was like the very end of the up smash tipper hitbox, I think.
And it was like he didn't attack, and I didn't even know if that was gonna hit there, but it was just close enough, you know.
Oh yeah, close enough is all Tutu needs.
And look at that damage early on, and that's what Sheik's good at. If you take the first stock with Sheik, you're in such a good position to just get that early damage, and you get to be comfortable, you know.
Yeah. And Sheik is very good at tilting people too.
Yeah.
As you know, it's kind of like once she gets a stock lead, and she doesn't have to, you know, play like really trying to end that stock anymore. She can just sit back and be like, approach me, and then very easily like stuff your approach and be like, all right, do it again. And the more you approach and the more you fail, the more frustrating it can get. So it's really important to stay calm and patient, and that's what we're going to see from Ori.
And that pair takes the stock.
Yep.
Oh, and I feel like a lot of the witch times Ori's gotten, almost any time where they're both on the ground, they haven't landed. But anytime that, you know, Tutu's in the air, he keeps on getting him. And that was another good up smash.
Yeah, that was out of fair. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I've seen soft nair up smash before.
Yeah, Tutu just seems to have like a good feel for Smash, you know? I can just tell that in his gameplay. And obviously Ori does too, but Tutu is definitely a player that a lot of people aren't as familiar with in the state.
Yeah. Okay, this is an opportunity for Tutu. Ooh, that was really aggressive option. Like that from Ori, forcing Tutu back, having to go to the ledge, but Tutu finding this turnaround, just, he's really like, he's not having Ori's attempts to take backstage control.
And Ori just escaping a lot of these situations. And we're going up high. Is he
no.
dead?
Oh
my
no.
God.
I think the DI on that up air could have been better, but I'm not sure. It's really specific, you know, like what part of the witch twist you get caught in and all that. So I'm not 100% certain.